Hello, my name is Hans Moorman. I am a Super Trooper. I came in contact with Super Troopers quite interestingly. Part of my background, I was homeless, and then from there a friend helped me out, and I was temporarily living in an observatory. And at that time I was trying to get more involved just from an outreach to help people on the street. It was during the time of COVID. They were doing vaccinations, and two of the social workers from the Hope Exchange reached out to me. They needed some assistance, and when I showed up, I met Taz, Mushfika, who were also there in a volunteer capacity to assist with just handling the foot traffic of people, of the homeless people coming for COVID vaccinations. So it was really quite interesting. I was there as a volunteer, and they were there in a volunteer capacity or service. So that's how I met them initially. And just from meeting them that first time as fellow volunteers, there was this really beautiful familiarity, as almost like we kind of knew each other. We were kind of jiving from each other's energy. So that's how I met them. So it was sort of shortly after that introduction with the team. I think we did one more bout of volunteerism with the COVID vaccinations. So I was getting to know them better. And then they reached out to me sometime shortly thereafter when Super Troopers was offered the EPWP work contracts. This was still at the time when we were at the community chest building on Bree Street. We walked into the room. Taz closed the door. There was sort of a motley crew of 25 of us assembled. All of us were kind of new to each other. And that was kind of the first squad, I believe. Taz said, right, outside, that's the outside world. That's where, it's a place of rejection or, stigma, looking at your homeless experiences a certain way, looking at you maybe possibly as a person with a brokenness or deficit or lack. But she said that's outside. She said inside here, this is family. This is a place of dignity, love, and respect. This is a safe space. And it was kind of amazing when she really spoke from the heart those words. I kind of knew I'm home. This is my family. This is where I want to invest myself. It's been quite a long journey. I think it's probably approaching 4 years now. Being with Super Troopers has been a journey of transformation. I think the best way, I'm going to use a quote from a writer, Oscar Wilde, and he said the quote goes, "A friend is someone who knows the song in your heart and sings it back to you when you've forgotten the words." And in some ways, I feel like that is what Super Troopers is, and that's the vision of this super world that Kerry is building and nurturing and curating. This is a place of family. This is a safe space, and I really feel like in that I feel this is a place I can be myself. I'm accepted for who I am. And not just accepted, but also celebrated. We've had so many different opportunities that has come across our path, from working in the Boerkaap Gardens to now working on the African Worry Dolls. And there's been, all manner of different creative opportunities that have come across that have been gifted to me. And 2 or 3 times, I think Kerry or maybe Mushfika or Taz have said, yeah, but you're an artist, this is, and kind of just really complimented me or boosted me, and there's been, when those compliments have come, it's kind of caught me unaware that I'm like, really? So it's really a validation and it's really given me a sense of self-worth, and it's been a reminder to me just that I am a person with unique gifts that I can share freely, and that I can be that I am a person of purpose. There is a purpose for me. So I'm just really grateful that that they see something in me that maybe sometimes I haven't seen for myself. At Super Troopers, anything is possible, and I really believe it. You only need to come here and to meet the team and to engage with them, that we do things differently. We come from a place of the heart and a place of imagining possibility. We've had, there's so much that we offer here, not just a humanity hub with essential services to, homeless, but also just from our workshops and it's a creative space to play and to imagine and to how can we make the world a better place, and how can we celebrate the worth and the unique gifts that every person has. It's really a magical place. When Kerry says that anything is possible, it's a famous Sufi poet. His name's Rumi, and the expression is, or he wrote, set your sights on a place higher than your eyes can see. And I really feel that, to me, that's what Super Troopers is. It's holding a vision of something, of a world where we can be better, where we can be there for each other, that we don't see division, that we don't other each other, that we are really interconnected. That we live that very African value of Ubuntu. I am because we are. That's Super Troopers is a family, and we're not just a family in Cape Town. We're a global family. Through our crafting of our African worry dolls, they're ambassadors, representatives of the goodwill and the love and the compassion that we're generating in this hub. And it's all emanating like ripples into the world. And I'm just hoping that other partners and individuals and private citizens and organizations who share that same feeling and that same vision that we can be a better world, we can do things differently. I'm hoping that they will partner with us and that we can be stronger together in how we proceed to do that.